premiere starts off really big. The Parks Department heads to London to watch Leslie accept an award, and when we're there, we meet a lot of kind of famous female politicians from all over the world. One of them played by Heidi Klum, who is representing Denmark, and we learn that these other politicians are treated really well in their home countries, and Leslie is, of course, suffering from a town that's against her and trying to recall her. She's very tall and beautiful. Heidi Klum's very tall and beautiful and lovely, very nice, and we had a really nice time shooting our scene today, and she was a lot of fun. We left season 5 with the realization that Ron Swanson's going to have a baby, so we give Ron Swanson a baby. We're going to give it to him in season 6, and he's going to become a dad, which I'm being told is the theme of Thursday nights. I think that Ron having a baby kind of will feel like we're all having a baby, because we're all going to be taking care of it, and Anne's having a baby. There's a lot of baby stuff happening on Parks this year. Leslie is not having a baby. I can tell you that right now. But I think it will be fun because we'll get to see a side of Ron that we haven't seen before. A very befuddled and kind and overwhelmed side of Ron that I'm looking forward to seeing, and I'm sure the writers are looking forward to writing. Season 6, very exciting. Lots of big stars. Heidi Klum, Henry Winkler, Sam Elliott, Kristen Bell, the cast of Parks and Recreation, joining Leslie at a very scary time. Is she going to keep her job? Ron having a baby, Anne having a baby, babies everywhere. Thursday night. Well, we're in London for the beginning of our season 6, and it makes it very special because, like Leslie Knope, the character I play, I, Amy Poehler, are very happy to be shooting in London, and excited to be here. The plot brings us here because April, character played by Aubrey Plaza, has submitted Leslie for a contest, a kind of like Woman of the Year, a place where female politicians gather to be honored. And so she has submitted her, and she's won. And so we find Leslie among all these other female politicians and from other countries, and we find out how well they are treated in their home countries and how dismally Leslie is treated in hers. Well, everyone knows how to make a nice cuppa over here, and the city of London is so spectacular, and the backdrop is so spectacular that my character tends to just kind of walk around and point at things and be impressed, and that's very easy to act when I'm here. Everybody sounds smarter than they are because of their accent, and everything has been lovely. I mean, it's really fun when we take our small little group of Indiana weirdos and we transplant them somewhere else. And this is for most of the people that are from Pawnee, the fictional town of our show. London is very, very exotic to them. We're using, let's see, Trafalgar Square and Piccadilly Circus and Big Ben and Tower of London and the Eye and the first place that Beckham and Posh ever kissed, and where Oasis used to rehearse, and let's see, One Direction's favorite phone booth, all of those big London attractions. I always thought the challenge of playing a character like this is to avoid becoming cynical. It's very easy in politics to assume that everybody's in it for themselves and nothing will change. So I think that is like, Leslie's gonna have to face that down a little bit this season. Whether or not she's in the right profession, whether or not she's doing the right thing, whether or not anything will change. So there's gonna be some really fun, Michael Schur, who is the creator of the show, and I have this great tradition where around the 4th of July, he kind of talks down how the first half of the season is going to be, and I find out what's going to happen to my character. And it's like someone handing you a beautifully wrapped gift. of here's what you're going to get to play for the next, 10 weeks. So it's exciting. There's some things happening in season 6 that are really big, some really big swings, which we like to take on the show, and really big changes. So I'm excited to play those.